back to another video. Today I'm just making this video just to show you what my everyday makeup look is. I find this really quite quick actually. Everything is much slower obviously when you're filming it. If you're interested in seeing how I do just a nice natural everyday look, then please keep on watching. If you like all things makeup or anything beauty related, then please consider subscribing. With that being said, let's get on with the video. I'm going to start with foundation. I've already done my skincare and everything, but for everyday I usually gravitate towards a powder foundation. So I've got two powder foundations that are my favourite. So the first one is the Bare Minerals Original Powder Foundation. This is in the shade Fairly Medium. The original powder is a luminous finish. They do have a matte one as well. I've tried the matte one before. I just find it's a bit flat on my face. You know when a matte foundation can really be like, I don't know, it almost sucks the life out of your face a little bit. Oh. These shavings just fell out of this, so that's great. The next foundation that I use is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and as you can see I have hit pan big time. Again, I really love this. It's kind of similar to the Bare Minerals foundation in that it has like a luminosity to it. It's not just a matte powder. I do love the Studio Fix powder foundation as well by MAC. I just haven't repurchased it for some reason, but oh my gosh, I'm really wanting to try the Fenty Beauty. I think it's Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder foundation. I'm not too sure, but it looks really good. There's just so many shades. I'm too scared to get it, but I digress. So today I'm going to use the Bare Minerals one. What I do usually do is just conceal beforehand, so I'll do under my eyes and any blemishes that I've got. Now I can go in with the foundation. So what I tend to do is, I've left that open so it has kind of gone everywhere, but I tend to empty a little bit into the lid and then get my brush. This is the Bare Minerals Precision Face Brush, and then swirl it in and then buff it into the face. And the thing about powder foundation as well is that a big misconception is it's quicker. It's not quicker. If anything, you have to take more time buffing it in and blending it into the skin. It's definitely something you have to have a bit more patience with, but honestly, the finish is next level. So that took me a little bit of time just to buff that into the skin. It is looking a bit cakey here because I used a concealer brush that had some of this on, and if you've ever used this is very full coverage. I actually use this as a concealer sometimes, and I picked up a brush that had that on, so it's a little bit cakey there. It's looking so luminous on camera. It's just amazing. It looks really luminous in real life as well, and it just has that real skin finish. Next, I'm actually going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to use the NYX Professional, oh hang on, no, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I keep wanting to say Prencil, no. Yeah, so it's the NYX Micro Brow, oh my god, I'm not even gonna try. It's the Micro Brow Pencil, okay? That one. For blusher today, I want to use the Milani Luminoso. This is a baked powder blush. I love this. Look at that, it's so pretty. So I'm just gonna use that with a stippling brush. And I like to apply my blush kind of at an angle so it goes up like that. This is such a good blush for doing that as well because it's got a lot of shimmer in it, so it means that it really blends into your highlighter. That's the blush done. Some people might think this is a lot of blush, however I like that flushed look. Not only that, blusher comes off really easily on me. In fact, all of my face makeup does, blusher, bronzer, all that, because I'm always leaning on my hands. So I always find if I put that little bit more on, then it tends to not make a massive, you know, difference throughout the day. I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter? What is wrong with me? Okay, the Butter Bronzer. This is lovely. The only thing I hate about it is that my compact broke, so it doesn't fully close, but it did come with a little sponge in the bottom and a sponge to apply bronzer. I don't know about that. It smells like holidays. It smells like sun cream, so I love it. And I'm using an angled brush. I love using an angled brush for bronzer, or like a smaller brush. I don't understand, okay? I've seen some people apply bronzer with massive brushes like this, and the placement of it is literally perfect on their face. I don't know how they do that, because when I do it, it's like down here. It's not a cute look. I mean, that is a skill that I'll probably never be able to master, but it is what it is. Okay, so as you can see, bronzer is now all done. What I am gonna do is just clean up these lines though. As you can see, it's made such a nice difference to the shade I was before. I was looking a bit pasty, you know. Next, moving on to highlighter. My favorite highlighter of all time has got to be, well, it's actually a palette. It's the Jaclyn palette. It's the Flash palette. I just adore this. Okay, there's a massive mirror on here. This whole palette is really reflective, so you'll probably see everything. But this shade here is my favorite. It's called Iced. And if I just swatch the shade as well, like, look how amazing that is. Look. Ooh. Okay, because this is more of a natural everyday look, I'm going to use a slightly bigger brush for my highlighter. So I think this is Rihanna's technique, where she takes the highlighter and she goes here, so it comes across kind of the side of her face and then comes down, and also on the brow bone as well, comes down, and it gives you like the most cohesive glow. Oh, it's so nice. For my everyday eye makeup, I do not do anything drastic whatsoever. Sometimes I don't wear any eyeshadow. You know, I will have those days where it is literally just mascara. I'm gonna use 2 shades today. I'm just feeling a little bit, you know, a little bit snazzy. Wow, that is a mess. Disgusting. But look at those shades. They're so nice. I'm gonna use the shade Chaser just all over the lid. Now I'm gonna use the shade Sourced, which is this shade here. And low blow, I'm now going to take all over the lid. And I'm actually just going to take this shade here as well. It's called, I don't know how to pronounce it, Lumbre? I don't know. Wow, I love how that looks. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to mascara, but first I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. I'm gonna be using the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Mascara. I really like this mascara. For every day, I love to use the, what are these called again? The Fenty Beauty Slip Shine lipsticks. This is in the shade Glazed, and it's just a nice nude shade. God, they smell incredible. So these lipsticks are extremely soft, extremely moisturizing, and they are perfect for every day. They're not super pigmented and they don't not have enough pigment. So yeah, they're just so lovely, so soft as well. It's really like wearing a lip balm. This brings us to the finished look. I just can't stop looking at how good the skin looks. It's so glowy and I look refreshed. Don't I look refreshed? Please say yes. That's kind of the aim for me when I'm just wearing an everyday look. I want to look fresh. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing as well. And with that being said, I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.